Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Genshin event video. Today, we're doing the long-awaited Lantern Rite. Yeah! And as you can see, 6 days, oh my gosh, I had a lot of stuff going on, so I'm doing it very late. But um, I'm still doing it, so, yeah. Um, and I don't know if I'm gonna do a wishing video, not because I'm late, but because there's not really any of the characters I want. I mean, Zhao is pretty cool. Thumb is pretty fun to play with, but other than me wanting all the characters, I first want to get characters I want to get, and I haven't really needed a big thing for wanting, you know, Zhao or Thumb. I was hoping Shenhe might get a rerun, but Shenhe didn't get a rerun, so. Oh yeah, when will she get a rerun? Hey, Zhongli.
Huh? Young Lee, what a pleasant surprise meeting you here!
Oh, why the pleasure is all mine, as is the surprise, surely. It must be fate that brings us together in this place. How have you fared as of late?
Everything has been going alright.
Setbacks are inevitable over the course of a long journey. If you wish to share what's troubling you, allow me to lend my ear. There is no need to shoulder all burdens by yourself.
Thank you, Zhongli.
You are too kind.
I'm too kind. You're too kind.
Xiangli, are you here to listen to stories over tea again?
I had originally planned to set out after this last round of tea. However, I had planned to take a walk to Chingsa village and gather some nascent bamboo shoots, which are currently in season. A villager there once gave me a small sample, and they possessed a most excellent flavor.
Huh? Nascent bamboo shoots? Why can't
Zhongli is like a food connoisseur now. Like, he just loves eating food. And he's like, I want the best ingredients out there.
Okay, Mr. Particular, let me guess. The nascent bamboo shoot has a uniquely tender texture and a delicate sweet taste that its normal cousin cannot match.
I love it when a character focuses on Paimon,
You know me well indeed.
because like they follow when she moves, so if she goes up or down, I just see their head just like going up, down, just following. It's so cute. It looks so cute, like they're nodding or like they're really intently paying attention. So it fits really well with Zhongli.
We're planning to use the opportunity to say hi to some of our friends, but before we were able to figure out a schedule, we ran into you.
Well then.
AK, we don't have a schedule.
Imagine the sheer delight that is a soup cooked with the freshest nascent bamboo shoots in all the land. Generous cuts of pork belly and crisp, fragrant bamboo shoots.
Oh yeah,
placed
didn't
together in a pot
Ayaka and
and
Lisa
left to
get a
simmer
skin?
slowly for half a day.
Again, I might just go get Lisa's skin. Just a part of the event. I've never had anything like it.
You're doing this
Ah!
on purpose, aren't you?
That probably went really loud.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Just wanna hoodwink us into fetching your
I
bamboo
can't.
for you.
Every time it gets like, I feel like I get too much louder. You have stars in your eyes.
Why, I assure you, I would do no such thing. I merely wish to inform you of the freshest, most succulent and flavorful bamboo shoots one could ever hope to taste.
Ugh. Let's go, traveler. Paimon's taste buds can't take it anymore.
Ready to go when you are.
Collecting a few bamboo shoots shouldn't take too long. Paimon has gotta get her hands on some of that soup.
Such fine specimens are indeed well worth the excursion. Very well. I shall leave the bamboo shoots to you. Should you have the good fortune to find some, please share them with me as well.
See? Paimon knew he was just bamboozling us.
Ah, bamboozling.
There is no need to rush. The streets of Lille will be bustling with visitors and filled with all manner of celebrations during the festive period. By all means, go wherever your interests lead you. The nascent bamboo shoots would be but a wonderful final touch to a most exceptional feast. What an honor it would be to savor them in the company of friends.
I understand. Wait, what does the Lantern Rite mean again? It's like, is it their New Year's, right?
Take care now, you two.
I know, it started around Chinese New Year's, always starts around this time and everything, so I expect it, but it isn't, right? I sit. I sit. I got you last year. So I got him actually, no, 2021, I'm pretty sure. And I got him, funny enough, during, I think it was some event. I don't think it was Lantern Rite. It was some event, but he was right here, right there. I was sitting right here, and I went in wishing, and I got him, and he came like 2 days after my birthday. So it felt like a birthday gift. So that's how I got my Zhongli. That was my wishing ritual. I didn't have like anybody else or anything, but it was just sitting next to him after talking with him, and I had the wishes, and so I wished and I hoped and I got him. There's my ritual if anyone wants to know it. Just, if he's there, if next time he comes back, whatever, and he's during an event and there, just sit next to him after talking with him, and you probably will get him.
Oh, this one's only just sprouted, and it looks super fresh. Paimon thinks this is the one.
This one? Oh, it says right there. That's the wrong one. There it is.
Easy enough. Let's head back.
Wait, did I collect all?
Help! Help!
What the?
Did you hear that? Someone's calling for help. It's coming from over there.
Yao Yao! Yao Yao, we finally get to meet you after like 3 years with all the leaks and everything. Oh my gosh, I remember in the leaks.
Are you okay? Did any water go down the wrong pipe?
Oh wow. This guy is dressed very different. Fontaine?
Okay now. Thank you so much.
That was scary. Well, at least you're all right. All thanks to your savior here. Oh, a little girl? Greetings, everyone. My name is Yao Yao. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
We've waited for you for so long.
Whoa.
I will wish on the banner to get Yao Yao. That is only what I care
My
about.
name's Paimon, and this is the traveler.
I still don't have Cookie Shinobu. She ain't come home for me.
I'm Dvorak, a
Greetings.
musician from Fontaine.
I guessed it. Your attire looked like Fontaine. Every Fontaine person we met, the attire is about the same. It's always also a guy. It's never like a girl from Fontaine. It's always a guy.
Before long, I was completely lost. Just now, I was so mesmerized by the waterfall that I slipped and fell into the water. If it weren't for Miss Yao Yao's help, I shudder to think what might have happened.
It's all right.
Bro was mesmerized by nature that he decided, you know what, I'm just gonna join it.
Waterfall means the stone path is always wet and slippy. You definitely have to be careful. Next time you're exploring an unfamiliar environment, try to focus on what's right in front of you. Don't let your mind wander. As long as you watch your step, accidents like this won't happen anymore.
Yes, ma'am. I understand. I'll remember to be more careful next time.
I can tell you're hungry.
Hungry, sir?
Oh, I'll be fine.
Please, sir, it's quite all right. I was born and raised here in Liyue. It's only natural for me to extend my hospitality to any guests.
The
who
rabbit
pass through.
moves. So is that rabbit
Have
alive?
quite a
Or is
long
it just a
journey ahead of
plush?
you.
Or does it look like a
Very
plush?
important to keep your
It's like,
energy levels
I remember
up.
when we all thought that
This one has
Baiju
some lotus
and Yao
flowers
Yao
stuck
were
in
going
their
to be like the
backpack.
first Dendro
Why not
users
split them between
when
the
Dendro
four
didn't
of
come
us?
out. No, they just went, here, have Tainari and Kole.
Even has some for
Kole.
Paimon.
Kole? Kole. It's Kole. And Kole. It's like, see, Baijo is never coming out. I'm convinced he's like never gonna come out. Watch him come out in
So tasty.
like Natlin or something. More? You already have this Stumper Beast chair. Sumter Beast chair. I can English.
Having a
Is that
healthy
English?
appetite is a good thing.
I mean,
It means Paimon's
yes,
still
technically
growing.
translated, but
If I'd known I was gonna run into you, I would have made a second batch. Hope you're taking notes, traveler. This is how you treat your Paimon. What do you think?
and I could throw you in a stew if I wanted to, but I haven't. So I think I'm treating my Paimon pretty well.
No, they're perfect.
Sorry, I'm
When I
like
was traveling
disconnected
through
from the
Mondstadt,
story
I had
right
a chance
now.
to try one of their moon pies. It had a meat filling, unlike these crisps. But apart from that, it
Wait, in
seems like
Mondstadt they have
follow a
moon
similar
pies, but
cooking
wouldn't that feel
process.
like more of a Liyue
Both are
thing
delicious
than a
in their own way.
Mondstadt thing?
As for Fontaine's cooking, though, it's been a long time since I've had a taste of home.
Well, you ain't home right now, buddy. I can't give you Fontaine
Rude, huh?
cooking at all.
I do. It's part of my job. I'm one of the main organizers of the Iridescence Tour.
Iridescent? Oh!
Iridescence tour?
That sounds somewhat familiar.
The Iridescence Tour is one of the biggest music festivals in Fontaine. We're looking to expand.
Oh,
Our
didn't
aim is to hold
Xinyan
a
get like
festival in every nation.
Xinyan got invited to
At
it.
least all the main organizers share this goal. Unfortunately,
Yeah, Xinyan.
it's a long story, so I'll spare you the
I
details.
think she said it in
But
the
anyway,
summer
so the main
thing.
reason I'm
I forgot
traveling
what it's
all around
called.
to that is to
But
promote our music
Xinyan, I
festivals.
think, mentioned the
But I have
iridescence
some
and that how she was
personal
going to
reasons,
go
too.
and everything, but
Well,
you know, they canceled last minute, so she couldn't go to the concert
Let me see.
or the tour
Well,
thing.
To explain it in full, I'd have to start with a story from my ancestors. I don't want to take up too much of your time.
I got 6 days left. Come on, summarize it in
stories.
3 sentences or less.
We want to hear it too.
Okay, then I'll start from the beginning. The story goes that my ancestor, who was also a traveler, once slipped and fell into a lake during his travels.
Oh, I see you're taking
As he
off,
was sinking
taking off after
and
him.
gasping for breath, he heard a wondrous tune in the air. They say it was the most beautiful, moving melody he had ever heard. Even in that life and death moment, the ethereal
Do you think
music
maybe it was
soothed his
Venti playing that?
broken and almost made him forget the fact that he was drowning. When he finally
I want to
came
listen to
to,
some music that
he
forgets
found
that I'm
he had
like
already
dying.
been
Like if
brought
I got
ashore.
stabbed, I'm
Not
like,
too
oh
far from
gosh,
stood
the
an
here's the
unfamiliar
music.
woman
It's just like,
with an almost divine aura.
that's so beautiful.
Once she said
Oh,
he
I
was no
forgot I
longer
was
in
stabbed.
danger, she left without a word. My ancestor tried to run
She?
after her to give his thanks, but although a mere dozen paces
She?
separated them, no matter how quickly he gave chase, he drew no closer and remained a dozen paces behind.
She?
In
Yo,
the
man,
end,
I
all
don't
he
know
could do
any
was to
she.
bow in thanks to the woman as he watched her walk away
I
towards
dropped
the rivers
something.
and mountains in the distance.
Is she
Before
not
at last he turned around.
talk about?
and
Just
made
to
his
not
way home.
announce what things that happened around my
Once he returned to
surroundings.
Fontaine, he began to learn an instrument so that he could spread his story far and wide, just like the bards.
That's actually a pretty nice
After
story.
generations of retelling, embellishing, and dramatizing, people have come to think of that lady as something like a fairy.
I trust you. She might be an immortal.
The story's become something
Or a
of local
god.
legend in Fontaine. It's called The Lady Overlooking the Lake. People
Which
now
lake? We
say
can
that if you go
recreate
down
that.
to the
Come on, let me
lakeside and
push
play
you.
an instrument, so long as you play a pleasing melody, you will hear a fairy lady who is hiding out of sight, playing along with you.
Wow.
It's a nice legend.
Well, yes. As it stands now, it's become a touch too romantic and detached from reality.
It's too
But
romantic
I
and not
understand
attached
the
to
original
reality.
story and
This
its
reality
historical
has
grounding
gods.
better
What do
than
you
anyone
mean?
else. I wanted to find out the truth of this tale. So I decided to retrace my ancestors' steps and search for that lady's modern-day descendants. Of course, there's no way of knowing where my ancestor fell into the lake all those years ago. So I always knew that the search would be akin to looking for a needle in a haystack. I've spent many years on the road now, and I'm nowhere near as fit as I was in my youth. The wish that I've spent half my
Oh.
life chasing after has now become something of an obsession.
Oh my goodness. How
Well,
long
I
have you been
haven't touched
doing
my life
this?
yet, but still, I
I
understand
haven't
how it
lived
must
half of
feel.
my life yet. Don't worry, Annie. When you have people around you, you grow up, everything will be fine.
Imagine if you saved the center of a lotus flower crisp, which is the best part, by the way, because you wanted to eat it another day. But then suddenly, sploosh! It falls into the water, never to be seen again! Paimon would definitely remember that for the rest of her life.
Paimon, those are two different
There's
things.
no need to feel sorry for me. I've made some progress over the years. For example, I've concluded that the story must have taken place in Liyue.
Oh, so you finally found a lead?
We can help you.
Yes,
We know
in fact,
everybody
that's
in
an intriguing
Liyue.
story in and of itself.
Everyone importante.
I'd always known that Mondstadt is the city of song and freedom. But more recently, I heard that the Animal Archon returned to Mondstadt for a festival in the fall, and learned that he himself is a patron deity of music. So I prayed
Oh,
for
the
the
Animal
Archon's
Archon,
guidance in the
huh?
Mondstadt Cathedral, and as soon as I set foot back outside the front gate, I noticed a cluster of leaves being blown in the wind further and further west, towards Stone Gate. A friendly local told me that this meant the wind was guiding me in the direction of Liyue, so I followed their advice and made my way here.
That settles it then. It was Liyue.
Right? You get it. I knew I'd find someone that agrees with me eventually.
I mean, Venti, of course, is gonna help you with music.
Are you sure? It sounds a bit too much like one of those fake legends told by those treasure hoarder guys to scam gullible grannies from Chingsa Village. Rex Lapis has returned to the world. Just give me some incense and a little mora towards the travel fees, and I will pass your gift on to the Lord of Geo and ask him to keep you and your family safe and well. And so on and so on.
He died right in front of like people's eyes. He's dead. Uh-huh, totally dead.
We have a lot of experience with deciphering omens and stuff.
We know gods.
You
I
only
mean,
got scammed if you handed over Mora, right?
Actually, to express my gratitude, I did spend rather a lot of mora on several bottles of fine wine, which I left at the statues of the Seven along the way.
oh.
Dear. Well, how about this, ladies and gentlemen? Why don't I bring you all to Yujing Terrace to see Miss Ganyu?
You know
I don't
Ganyu?
know very many people, so I can't help you out much. But Miss Ganyu and the Chising know just about everything. If you've been scammed, they'll help you get your Mora back. And if the wind was telling the truth, and you want to keep looking for that lady's family, they'll be the best people to ask.
That sounds like a good idea.
But you've already helped me so much.
Well, we like helping people. That's basically what all we do in this game. We help people. But it's nice helping people.
You know what? It's been a minute since we saw Ganyu too. It should be nice to pay her a visit before Lantern Rite.
We've been talking all day. When we talked to Zhongli, it went to like morning. We got the bamboo shoots, and then we're talking with this guy. It went from day to afternoon, evening to night. Then let's get moving. I'm tired of standing
My
here.
sincere thanks to you all. I will never forget your kindness.
Nah, you don't have to repay me back.
Okay, everyone, please follow me.
That's not what he said. He's thanking us for his kindness. My brain.
Remember to watch where you're going, okay? Uh-oh, Paimon's out of a job. Oh well, Paimon will just be a cheerleader instead.
No, Paimon, that's not Go, go, traveler. Go, go, traveler. 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 Go, go, traveler. It could be. Yeah, we'll workshop that one. Wants me to go ride the gates. I am not walking all the way there. Not at all. Traveler. I'll glide the rest of the way. And darken. And fade to black.
Wow, Liyue Harbor looks very different from when I came last.
Oh, it's so beautiful in the nighttime. That's because we're having the
It's as if
Lantern Rite.
I'm listening to the same melody, but with a richer timbre and new variations added.
Well, we are here during Lantern Rite after all. It only comes once a year, so they always have a big celebration. It's fair to say that this time of year is when Liyue Harbor looks the prettiest.
I agree. Like with all the
Great.
lanterns
Let's go
everywhere
and
and the
check it out.
decorations, it's
I
so
can't
pretty.
wait to get into the city and see it all up close for myself.
Look at that. It's so pretty.
The streets are breathtaking. Smiles and laughter everywhere I look. It's contagious. I can almost feel the music in the air. I have the urge to start waving my conductor's baton.
I'm glad that you're enjoying the city.
I always love the look of the lanterns in the sky in this game. I don't know why. It's just so beautiful. You going to follow me? Yeah. Like that over there, like especially that shot with the I don't know what to really call that. I mean, that is part of the sky, but it's more of kind of an borealis effect, the aurora borealis. I think that's what it's called. Or I might be pronouncing it wrong, and then again, I cannot pronounce some things properly. My mouth cannot do those vowels properly. But that right over there is so beautiful. And I'm no longer traveler. Hey, Jinyan! How you doing, girl?
Fancy meeting you all here. What a nice surprise.
Hello, Xinyan. Let me introduce some new friends. They are...
Traveler Paimon and Mr. Dvorak, right? I've known them all for quite a while.
So you already know each other?
When I was last here to advertise a Liyue stop for the Iridescence tour, Xinyan was one of the few people willing to give me the time of day.
Jinyan's pretty cool like that.
Well, feels like I've been chasing this Iridescence tour bandwagon halfway around the world, but I keep getting stood up. What's going on, Mr. Dvorak?
I'm so sorry, Xinyan. We've had a string of terrible luck recently, and every time we've tried to put on a show, something or other has come up to stop our plans from materializing.
Is that right? I guess it can't be helped.
Especially when it goes into concerts and tours, it takes a lot. One wrong thing can mess up everything, and then it has to be cancelled. That sucks.
A Lantern Rite music festival? Yes, please!
Yeah.
No, I'm actually here on personal business this time.
Oh, so no Lantern Rite Music Festival?
I mean, that's not just up to me. Hosting a music festival takes a lot of funding and personnel. Moreover, I've never worked with the Liyue authorities before. Even if I were to start putting something together right now, I think it'd be too rushed.
Wait, but we're going to meet the Liyue Qixing, aren't we? And they're the ones in charge. Uh-huh, that's right. Miss Keqing and Miss Ningguang can make anything happen.
You mean... what?
This is the perfect opportunity! Well, sure, it might not work out, but it can't hurt to bring it up as a suggestion.
A Lantern Rite Music Festival would be something different.
That's the spirit! See, even the traveler agrees with me. Mr. Dvorak, don't let yourself be put off by the fact that a few things haven't worked out recently. As for the performers, I can put you in touch with some local artists.
Yeah, Jinyan supporting local artists and small businesses. This is why Jinyan is underrated.
Support and a commissioned song from the Yunhan Opera Troupe, we should be able to get something going.
I feel sad that she's always like relegated to people not knowing who she is, or just to the events, because then people will like don't know about Jinyan because she's not really talked that much in the fandom, especially because of her kit isn't really with. She's really one of those characters that is like never played. Her kit is like really never used. Even if some characters haven't appeared in the story, of course you'll know about them if you're looking for good characters to use, and especially for elemental reactions. Like Bennett doesn't appear, but everybody knows Bennett. Everybody knows Bennett. Chungyun doesn't appear, but everybody knows Chungyun. And yes, I am aware that he has a friend thing, but I'm just saying overall, main story-wise. Because I don't know, does Chungyun appear at the end? I don't.
Yao Yao, if you run into your senior on the way to the Qixing, please send her my regards.
I don't remember. Wait, is he? No, I thought it was just
I will.
Xingqiu with his thing because
Some
he's trying to
music, Xinyan.
get this
You've got
rare
it,
book
Xinyan.
for this book series. Next one in line or something to get it complete.
So
I'm
about
pretty
the
sure.
senior of yours Xinyan mentioned just now. Is that anyone we know? Yes, it's Xiangling. She's mentioned you two before.
Ah, Xiangling.
Xiangling's always thinking about cooking. Whenever she gets scrapes or burns, she just leaves them to heal by themselves. She definitely needs someone around her to look after her.
Yeah, that's something
I know
Xiangling
you
would
must have
do.
looked out for her a lot too in the time you've known her. So, thank you for that.
No, no problem, no problem. Really fun to be around. Madam Ping? Yes, Madam Ping!
Oh, it's Master! Is it okay if I go and say hi to her?
Hey, your
Oh,
tea set just
calm down,
loaded
now,
in.
dear. I'm not about to run off anywhere. I'm not a bundle of energy like you.
I haven't seen you in days, Master! I've missed you.
Oh, bless you, Yao Yao. You do say the sweetest things. Ah, look who it is. Visiting friends during the Lantern Rite, are we?
Greetings, Madam Ping.
You're half right, Madam
No, I
Ping.
wonder how we get around. Like in the actual world, do we like walk by
We were on our way to
foot? Do we
take a
use like
scenic
carts and
street.
everything? And like how much are the
Hello,
expenses?
ma'am. I
'Cause,
am
you
a
know,
musician from Fontaine and
when
an
we got our
organizer of the year's
teapot, she
Essence Tour.
basically said, I
don't
think
suppose
Paimon
you've
said
heard
it'd
of
be
it.
better than like camping outside in the night. And I was like,
Master,
wait,
Master,
what?
the Iridescence Tour is a super famous music festival.
We camp outside at night? I don't know we
Well,
did that.
like
I
me,
thought
you
we'd go to
wouldn't
at
know
least a
much about
hotel
that
or
sort of thing.
something.
A music festival,
My
you say?
goodness.
It sounds terribly exciting.
If we can add some musical elements to Lantern Rite.
Oh, right! Madam Ping, how would you feel about that? You're an elder of Liyue, and you know all about Liyue's cultural traditions. Hearing your thoughts would definitely help us figure out how best to approach it. For example, do you think it might be a bit too modern, or is there any other issue?
Why, not at all. Music pays homage to history and culture, and it can also be a bridge between different civilizations. Times change, and the music enjoyed by the youngsters of today is no doubt very different from the tunes I was accustomed to in my youth. Nevertheless, all fine things in life can be appreciated. And so, I look forward to it immensely.
Hear, hear. I do believe that, my own dear grandmother aside, you are the wisest old lady I've ever met.
This is Madam Ping. Of course she's wise.
You're all being suspiciously sweet today. Yao Yao, whatever have you been feeding them?
Food. Good food.
Master, you're in such a great mood today. You're even cracking jokes with the rest of us.
Oh, well, I'm sure you must have plenty to be getting on with, yes? Run along now. Don't let me hold you up.
Thanks, Madam Ping. We'll see you again soon.
Alright, let's go where we need to go. Yunjing Terrace. Looking for Ganyu. Not trying to sing or anything. I see her.
What's the hurry?
I almost made myself fall.
And when you meet with the Ministry of Civil Affairs, please remind them that the festivities are not an excuse to procrastinate their work.
Understood, Miss Ganyu. I'll take my leave now.
Ganyu!
What brings you here, Yao Yao?
I've brought all the medicine you asked me to pick for you. Oh, and here's a pack of sweet flower seeds as well. Also, these dried chingshin leaves make a great pot of tea that's very good for you. I know you've had a lot to deal with at work recently, but you shouldn't push yourself too hard. If you're not careful, you'll end up falling asleep in the grass again.
Hey, it was relating to the
Responsible younger sister
the
tasked with the
the trailer with Ganyu in it, where she fell asleep in the meadow. Yep. Paimon, you're running your mouth again.
Thank you, but Paimon's criticism is quite valid. I do have a tendency to neglect matters outside of work, and that's something I should improve on. Oh, my apologies. I don't believe we've been introduced.
Ah, Paimon will do the honors. What's wrong? Did Paimon go over everything a bit too fast?
We can go slower, but I think Ganyu has taken everything in.
You didn't quite catch. Paimon's more than happy to go over it again.
It may be a little difficult to make this happen.
To find for the Lantern Rite, the music festival, or to find the girl?
The Lantern Rite is the most important festival of the year. Our celebrations must not only be visually spectacular, but also appeal to the tastes of Liyue citizens from all walks of life. The Iridescence Tour is relatively unknown in Liyue. It's difficult to predict how a brand new show will be received. It would be quite risky for us to bet everything on this one music festival.
All very valid points. I completely understand.
Therefore, we will not replace or cancel any of our pre-existing program. However, I will submit a proposal requesting to put the Iridescence Tour special performance as the final act of this year's festivities. Some live music will certainly add to the festive atmosphere on the night of the Lantern Rite. As for the venue, let's reserve a space at the docks.
So, we're not stealing anyone's thunder?
Yes, my thoughts precisely.
Well, that's smart.
Now I just need to take some time to give this proposal some polish. As long as I clearly lay out the pros and cons, and highlight the key points of the proposal, given that Ping and the Traveler have both given the idea their blessing, I'm confident that Qixing will be sure to give it serious consideration. Mr. Dvorak, I will need to discuss with you the number of musicians who will be coming to Liyue, as well as their catering and accommodation requirements.
Oh, yes, certainly. Let's step to the side and discuss further.
So, what do we do?
As soon as there's work to do, Ganyu's as diligent as ever.
I mean, she needs to be. This doesn't have. She has to be diligent unless, like, we want this to happen. If we don't, then, you know, it won't happen without the proper proposals and everything.
Ganyu shouldn't feel compelled to become perfect at absolutely everything. I'm good at taking care of people, so that can be left to me. Wow. Hey, Yao-Yao, can you take care of Paimon too? Paimon's getting hungry again.
Paimon, you're trying to freeload again.
I'm afraid my backpack's empty now, but if you let me know what you like, I can bring you some of your favorite dishes next time we meet. Apart from lotus flower crisps, what else do you like? Anything sweet, and anything that's made from slimes.
That slime one feels very hint to Xiangling.
Here's what I've drafted so far. Anything else you want to add?
No, this is excellent. I'm racking my brains, but I don't think you've missed a single thing.
Perfect. Then we'll leave it as is. I'll go make an official copy. Oh, perfect timing. We were just wrapping up our discussion here.
That was quick.
Not at all. Every second counts for a complex proposal such as this. I will inform the Qixing of this development immediately. Please give me a moment to pass on the message. Yao-Yao, thank you for bringing my herbs. I will make sure to take them.
Remember to make tea from them first, Ganyu. You mustn't just chew them raw.
I will.
Aww.
be getting back. If Yo-Yo stays out for too long, Mom and Dad will be worried sick.
You have parents? That's a new one.
I'm sure that the music festival will go off without a hitch, so don't worry. And in case I don't see you before, I wish you all a very happy Lantern Rite.
Thank you, Yao Yao. Happy Lantern Rite to you, too.
We should go get dinner together sometime!
They put away for 2 hours. I totally waited for 2 hours. After a short wait, Kaching and Ganyu arrived.
Traveler, Paimon,
Yep.
and Mr.
Trying to read that
Dvorak.
fast.
Call me Kuching. Ganyu has brought me up to speed on everything. I'll get straight to the point. The Qixing have approved Ganyu's proposal. Over the next few days, I will be working with Mr. Dvorak on behalf of the Qixing.
Yeah! Musical Lantern Rite!
Hey, that's awesome!
Unbelievably efficient.
Please. The Qixing have a duty to deal with matters such as these. We have merely moved things forward to the next step. On a more personal note, I am an avid supporter of all things new and innovative. As such, it is my privilege to work with you on this exciting project.
Thank you so much, Kuching. I'd become quite discouraged after our recent failures and was expecting the same outcome once again, so I didn't dare to get my hopes up. Never in my wildest dreams could I have imagined this going so smoothly. It's like a dream come true.
That's what happens when you
Right.
work with the
Time for me to call in the
Qixing.
performers.
Qixing.
To stage a concert at
I
a
totally said it right the
high-profile
first
event
time.
like this is a rare opportunity. We'll make sure it's a night to remember.
Yes! Our music band's finally getting fired up!
Music Man!
Yes, indeed. I know exactly what I'm doing from here. For a musician, music will always be the language they are most fluent in.
What about your ancestors?
Oh, that. Well, that can wait for another time.
Oh,
You know, the thing is that, like,
Ganyu?
we still got
What's
things, but we can wait
they
till,
told
like,
me
you know,
all about Mr. Dvorak's situation.
after the festival?
But I was so
But no,
engrossed
not in this
drafting
game.
the
You cannot wait till
proposal that I
after.
forgot all about it.
Oh, that's quite all right. I don't even know what the person I'm trying to find looks like, so it was always going to be a long shot. Don't worry about me, Ganyu. Your time and energy are needed elsewhere. I'm sure you already have plenty to deal with between this concert and everything else going on during the Lantern Rite.
Thanks. It was just that I had a few initial thoughts when I heard your story. For instance, I wonder if this lady your ancestor met might have been an Adeptus.
Alright, so what's an
What do
Adeptus
you
that
think?
we know that's lived long? Madame Ping? No. Madame Ping? No. It's definitely possible.
To tell you the truth, Mr. Dvorak, I am somewhat related to the Adepti myself. I am part human and part Qilin. The Qilin is an illuminated beast. I know how important your quest to get in touch with your roots must be to you, because I've been there myself before, trying to find out where I belonged.
Did you say the Adepti? And you're illuminated beast? Part Qilin? Are you telling me all the rumors of the Liyue Adepti are real? So it's not just artistic license?
Oh, no, that is actually real.
Trying to track them down is tough, though. Like Julian Karst itself.
Yep.
There's nothing specifically stopping you from going there, but getting in and out of there is quite an ordeal.
Where's Junyun Karst again?
Anyway, if you're
That the
looking
one where
to
your
uncover
screen
a
kind of
lost
goes like
melody
dark and
or shine
everything,
light on a
and
forgotten
you know,
aspect
all
of
the
Leo's
gold
cultural
or
history, I'm
orange kind of
probably
gold
not
thing
the best
illuminates.
person to ask. But if
Fine
it's a
lapis
person
core
you're
there.
looking
I
for,
don't know.
then I just might be able to help.
I see. I think I understand the situation now. In that case, Ganyu, shall we divide the work between us?
Yes, that was also my thought.
Ooh, they working together.
So Mr. Dvorak and I will concentrate on things here in the city to make sure the concert goes according to plan. In the meantime, Ganyu will reach out to her network and try to find the person he's looking for. How's your workload at the moment? Will you be able to make time?
I can probably get through everything in 2 days, as long as I don't sleep.
No, Ganyu, you need to
Wait,
sleep.
What do you mean, as long as I don't sleep? Even for someone with illuminated beast blood in their veins, working for such an extended period without a break will take its toll on your health.
Somehow that does not sound persuasive coming from Kuching.
Be it but 3 moons from the start, he who returns is not he that departs. Even I know the importance of maintaining a healthy work-life balance.
And you're working constantly
In
too.
that case, 3 days.
Alright, I can work with that.
If you have the time,
It's less than a
will
week.
you join me
That'd be
for this
good.
search? You're well known to many of the Adepti and respected among the people. I'll feel much more at ease with your company.
Whew. Of course.
Okay, then let's meet back here in 3 days.
Watch this space, Mr. Dvorak. We'll get to the bottom of this.
You're all so helpful and kind. I just...
Just think. Imagine if we found the Adeptus lady, or one of her descendants, and got them to come to the performance. Wouldn't that be amazing? It'd be such a happy reunion. And that's exactly what this festival's all about.
I'm sure the wind that guided you here feels the same way.
You're right. Okay, I'm gonna pull out all the stops to make this Lantern Rite a true extravaganza.
We should probably get going. Mr. Dvorak, could you come with me to confirm the site?
Ooh, we're coming too.
I was wondering, what are your thoughts on music? What does it mean to you?
Music sounds...
Way to convey your feelings and emotion. Also talking.
Truth be told, the
Using
question of what
each
music
note.
means to people is one that I've been pondering
Realizing each
for
word.
quite some time.
Sometimes you can't put something
Let's
words,
revisit this question
but
after the concert.
you can put things into melodies. Happy and sad melody tunes. Well, you can just tell by hearing them. You don't necessarily have to put words to them or lyrics at times,
Lady
but
Yang?
that can help. Oh, Yunjin!
Iwan, what is it?
Oh, wait, no. Kuching. Sorry. I forgot Lady Huhan is Kuching.
I've been gathering intelligence outside of the city with the goal of uncovering and dispatching any trouble ahead of the festival. I am told that a strange melody was heard somewhere along the coast. I was wary of investigating further on my own, so I was just on my way to report this incident to Lady Ningguang. But I'm worried that if we don't act right away, we may miss the window of opportunity to take appropriate action.
I understand. In that case,
Let us handle this one.
Yeah, Kuching, you're busy enough as it is. There's a ton of different things in the city that needs your attention. Leave it to us. Don't worry. Whatever it is, we'll definitely be able to handle it.
Can handle anything.
Well, she will handle it.
I can handle
With
anything.
the traveler on the case, it's as good as dealt with. Thank you. This will be a great help. I will inform Lady Ningguang about the situation. Once it's resolved, please come and find me again at Yujing Terrace and let me know.
All right.
Will do. And say hi to Ningguang for us.
you have my thanks too. Stay safe and come back as soon as you're finished.
That's so pretty.
Good
The
luck.
lights illuminating Kuching is so good. The arts and the lighting, so good. I'm just gonna run all the way over there, that's it. Here's a shortcut. Running.
What's the hurry?
Don't you love it when some things don't load in time? Oh wait, that loaded in. Did that rock load in? Thing? Load in? Okay, it did. I wanna make sure like everything in the environment loads in before talking anyone. if anyone's be talking or anything like a scene pops up.
Byron said the strange tune was coming from around here, right? But Paimon doesn't hear anything. There doesn't seem to be a soul in...
I was just wondering who in their right mind would come out to a place like
Hey,
this.
Yelan!
So, it's you two.
Yelan?
You should have been replaced with Shunho for the rerun. I mean, it's so nice to see you again.
You look pretty alive to me. Can't have spooked you that bad.
I really like her makeup still. Know anything about the strange music?
Ah, you're here for that too? Saves me a bit of explaining. Come with me. I've already reconned the perimeter, so we should be safe.
The stuff by the door is in pretty good condition, though. It can't have been too long ago that someone was last living here. This place is completely empty. There's nothing valuable left here at all. The doors and the windows are all fine, so there definitely wasn't a break-in.
Is the roof broken?
How strange.
I have no idea what's going on.
It looks like it's been looted, except for the fact that there's no sign of a struggle. The bad guys could have sneaked in while the owner was gone, but then how do you explain why the door and windows are intact?
Seems you've done a pretty thorough inspection. So, any theories on what might have happened here?
Yelan, you didn't hide some of the evidence from us on purpose, did you?
I don't think she would do that.
Why would I make this more difficult for you? We're on the same side here.
Okay, well, Paimon gives up then. Paimon's got nothing.
What about you? Give up as well?
It's difficult to theorize with so little evidence.
Yep. It's not obvious at first sight, that's for sure. To be honest, I was only able to put it all together because of some background knowledge about this area.
Why did you give us this background knowledge?
There used to be a group of bandits in the Liyue countryside who would sound a horn every time they were about to raid a village. But it wasn't a rallying cry to rouse their fellow men. It was a disconcerting tune, meant to intimidate the weak and warn them of their impending doom. To escape their lives, the villagers would abandon their homes and flee overnight, taking only their most valuable belongings with them. Everything else was left behind. The bandits were eventually brought to justice, but the fear and trauma remained in the villagers' hearts. Whenever they heard that melody, they would feel like their lives were in danger once again, and flee immediately.
Oh.
The culprit of this crime exploited that very fear to get access to this house without having to force their way in.
That's quite the story.
We've got a lot of stories in this game.
Fright, but at least they won't be in any great danger. The important thing now is to find this copycat criminal.
If we use Elemental Sight, remember we have Elemental Sight? You want to use Elemental Sight again?
It's not going to work today.
Oh my goodness.
And you'll see what I mean. This criminal is clearly well versed both in using music to commit crimes and in making a clean getaway. Not only did they stay off the muddy road to avoid leaving footprints, it looks like they were also careful not to bring any gadgets with so much as a trace of elemental energy. Evidently, they were intent on keeping even the most experienced investigators off their trail. Unfortunately for them, I'm one of the best trackers in the business. They're not about to get away with their little scheme on my watch.
So basically, if we want to find the culprit, we just need to follow Yelan.
We always follow people. So, on top of the whole trying to find this Adepti, who is this singing, playing an instrument, it's a beautiful tune. Then we have to do the organizing for the music part of the Lantern Rite Festival, and now we have break-in. What a break-in. Why does it oddly fit both of them just like running together?
These tracks are superficial, but they definitely didn't occur naturally. Something heavy was being dragged this way, meaning we're headed in the right direction.
Girl, pick a track. Pick a track to run on.
Huh. Their pace is increased. Normally, people carrying a heavy load slow down as their journey goes on and they start to tire. Whatever's motivating them to speed up must be psychological. For instance, reaching the home stretch.
Oh.
There they are! Look! A treasure hoarder tent!
Time to attack people.
Not the treasure hoarders again! And so close to Lantern Rite, too! 'Tis not the season for their antics!
Come on, let's round them up.
This is the season to beat their butts. This is the season to beat their butts. La 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 la. La la la. I don't know if I get copyright for that, so I'm just gonna do that. Oh. Do I fight or not?
Hey, who are you? Where did you come from?
The evidence is conclusive. Okay, confess and we'll go easy on you. My patience is running low, so why don't you do us both a favor,
You kidding me? You think I'm scared of you?
Perhaps
Hi, Fujing.
not, but you should be. Gotcha!
Oh, I'm stuck. What am I doing? Nice Elan, that isn't loading in. I'm so sorry. And I hit my mic too. I tried pressing X. Oh my goodness. Why is it lagging so much? Okay, that's the first time ever that that's happened.
Seems like you're not all talk after all. But there's no going back now. Better up my game.
Wow. So hard and difficult.
Mercy.
I actually pressed the thing 2 times though. I hate when it does that.
Oh, it's a little late for that. I've come this far, I might as well finish the job.
I surrender! I surrender, please! I'll do whatever you say. Please have mercy.
You get no mercy.
Tell us everything. You have one chance, and I'm warning you. Don't make me ask twice.
I won't, I swear. So Lantern Rite's nearly here, and like a lot of people, I wanted to buy a few nice things. I know I'm with the treasure hoarders and everything, but I don't really have any kind of experience with robbing people and whatnot. So I don't have the guts to break into somebody's house.
So he just bought stuff?
You're really going to complain to us about that?
No, not at all. I'm just telling it how it is.
Okay, continue.
I racked my brains trying to think of what I could do, and eventually, I remembered something from back when I was a kid. The bandits would blow their horn, and my grandma would grab us kids and run. I remember the tune, so I figured I'd try it for myself. I mean, just to see what would happen. At first, anyway, I seriously didn't expect that family to pack up and leave. But they did. And they just left all their stuff right there for the taking. It was too easy. I couldn't resist. It was completely wrong of me.
Okay,
I
well
know
now you're
that now.
going to jail.
I'll return everything that I took. It's all still in perfect condition. It'll be like it was never gone. Please, give me a chance, huh? Let me make it right.
Give you a chance, huh? Sounds to me like you'd rather strike some kind of a deal than spend Lantern Rite behind bars.
Yes? Yes?
Yes,
You know how to
yes.
bargain, I'll give you that. It's just a pity that you didn't confess at the first opportunity. You'll have to take a walk with me. Once we've returned the goods, we'll find the owner of the house, and you can apologize to them in person. After that, I'll escort you to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Yes, ma'am.
You know, as a former victim of this kind of crime yourself, I doubt anyone understands the fear you inflicted quite as well as you do. Does your greed matter more to you than your fear? More to the point, if you can play a tune from memory, don't you think you should be capable of making an honest living?
You mean...
That's enough hints for you. You'll have plenty of time to reflect on all of this yourself. There's not much left to wrap up, so I'll take it from here. Guess this is where I'll say goodbye.
Well, well done, Yelan. When you haven't talked for a certain amount of time, your throat's like,
What is it? Is there something else?
I'm still not sure how you first got your hands on this information, so play it safe when you get back. Don't mention to anyone that you ran into me out here. You helped a lot with the investigation and arrest anyway.
Oh
so
my
it's
goodness.
perfectly fair for you to get all the credit. Just take it. It works better for me too.
Okay, Yelan, dang.
See you when I see you. And happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite to you too.
Yelan's such a pro at this. With her taking it from here, it's as good as resolved. Whoosh! Random event, a strange melody, complete.
Do I get Primo Gem?
It's kind of a shame that we never got that treasure hoarder guy to play the melody again.
I'm quite curious myself.
Right? How could anyone not be? When we were chatting with Mr. Dvorak, music seemed like such a positive thing. And most music is, right? It can help us relax, feel all warm and fuzzy, recall happy memories, or even just think happy thoughts.
Music is much more complex than that, Paimon.
Music can be used to commit crimes.
Really? You surprised? I mean, psychological warfare is a thing that happens a lot. Especially if there's a tune or melody. Woo! Now that's a big doozy right there. It comes down to the ill will. Whoa. Comes down to the ill will of the user.
Really?
Yeah, I said that right.
Makes sense. Paimon's musical understanding improves again. Well, anyway, now that everything's resolved, let's get back to Liyue Harbor. Byron's still waiting for us with our random event rewards.
Okay, so I have no idea what is going to happen when I get back. I feel like more story things might happen, and we're running long with this video. So, oh my gosh, it's almost an hour. So, I hope you guys really enjoyed this first part of the Lantern Rite video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!